90.3 FM. Everyone, welcome back. My name is Jude, Ikami Jude, and I'm just here, like I always say, because you're there. And this time around, I would want to take you on a journey around the country and find out what is happening back to back. A couple of these topics I touched on earlier this morning, but right now we want to do more. Yeah, we want to do more. Check your time now. It is 10:42 a.m. And this is VOP FM. Now, feel free to join the conversation this morning via any of our social media platforms. Like we're streaming on YouTube, on Facebook right now, you can join us, okay? And then our WhatsApp portal is open for all of your conversations, all of your messages. Yeah, feel very free to do that, okay? And away from that, let's get deep into today's issue, okay? Are we set? Are we good to go? Okay, I will give you this story. I told you earlier, as regards Natasha Akpoti Uduaghan, I told you earlier that the lawmaker representing Kogi Central, announced that she will not back out on her plan to return to her constituency for the Salah break. The senator also urged her supporters to disregard speculations making the round that she has cancelled her scheduled visit. She disclosed these actually yesterday to her media team, But then, with what I am seeing right now, or let me say with the information I am getting right now, the police have asked Natasha Akpoti to cancel her planned rally in the Central Senatorial District of Kogi State. Cancel your rally. That's what the police is saying to her. The State Commissioner of Police made this known today in a statement signed by the Police Public Relations Officer, ASP William Aya. According to the statement, the Kogi Police boss said that the rally is against the proclamation on ban on political gathering by the state government issued on Monday. So everyone, a couple of persons in that state are making it impossible for Natasha to come into the state. I think that's what is happening. That's what's playing out. But then we will touch on some of the stories now quickly. Okay, before I move away finally from Natasha's issue, let me also let you know that the fate of Natasha, will be determined within the next 90 days. Constituents from her senatorial district had last week, remember, submitted a petition against her, a recall petition against her to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. INEC is currently in the process of verifying the signatures submitted by petitioners. To proceed with the recall, the petition must be signed by more than half of the registered voters in the Kogi Central District. If this requirement is met, the Commission will conduct a referendum within 90 days from the petition's receipt. That is what it is. Now, according to INEC's detailed regulations and guidelines for Recall 2024, if the petition reaches the necessary threshold of support, the Commission will use a public notice detailing the date, the time, and the location of course, the referendum. However, if the petition fails to meet the required number of signatures, a public notice will be issued to that effect. According to INEC's regulations, the Commission shall conduct a referendum for the recall of the member where it has verified that more than one half of the persons registered to vote in that member's constituency have endorsed the petition, which shall take place not later than 90 days from the day or from the date of receipt of the petition for recall. Okay, just thought I should let you know. Now, let me put out. Let me also. Okay, it's still as regards Natasha Akpoti, but then former Education Minister Obi Ezekwesili has accused Senate President Godswill Akpabio of dodging opportunities that would prove his innocence in the sexual harassment allegation leveled against him by suspended Kogi Central Senator Natasha Uduaga Akpoti. All right, let me take you to River State now. River State now. I've touched a little bit on the Natasha issue, but then let me take you to Kogi State. Sorry, I mean River State. River State is in the news this morning. There is this news filtering in from River State that, well, in a starting twist on the political intrigues in River State, the chief of staff to the suspended governor, Siminalayi Fubara, Mr. Edison here, has alleged that he was offered 5 billion naira to coordinate the impeachment of his principal. He was offered 5 billion naira to coordinate the impeachment of Sim Fubara. Well, this is coming as Fubara yesterday vowed to continue to defend the interests of the River State people, just as the Transition Monitoring Group, the one we call TMG, and civil society organizations, CSOs, in the state revealed their plan to sue President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, or his sole administrator that is currently in River State, for alleged misuse of funds. So it means that the man is already misusing funds in that state. That's what they're talking about there. All right. He said, I can also open my phone to show you in the beginning of October 2023 when they approached me with a bribe of 5 billion naira. It is here in my phone. He said he has the evidence to show that he was offered a bribe of 5 billion naira to impeach Sim Fubara. But he says no, he wouldn't do that. He said it was for impeachment. It is here. It is here. I have it, and I have printed it and distributed it in case, whatever happens in their evil imagination, they decide to attack me. I already have a son and a brother. He also said that the offer was made while he was serving as the majority leader of the House of the River State House of Assembly. He also denied claims that he orchestrated the October the 30th, 2023 bombing of the Rivers Assembly Complex on Fubara's orders. That's what he said. So, in his words, don't believe these guys, what they say. They are dangerous. Well, a dangerous game, right? That's what some persons will call it. It is indeed a very, very dangerous game. A very, very dangerous game. But it's okay. Let's put that away and then talk about the issue of fuel. Fuel. The fuel price is rising high again. Fuel price is hitting all-time high again, moving gradually. But now, let me share an information with you, everyone. Dangote Petrochemical Refinery has resumed loading. Dangote Petroleum Refinery has resumed loading of petrol on trucks for oil marketers. With the suspension of Naira for crude program, rising price of crude oil and foreign exchange issues, the 650,000 barrel per day refinery stopped loading of trucks based on Naira. And now, while loading by ships on dollar basis continued, the $20 billion refinery requested oil marketers having an arrangement with it to top up payment so they can, be supplied petrol. However, checks by us indicated that many companies, including MRS Oil and Gas, which complied, were being loaded at about 880 naira per liter. That was yesterday. That was yesterday. So just you should know, on Dangote Refinery resumes loading trucks after payment. But that's not all as regards this information. Let me give you the cocoa of the matter. The national president of the Petroleum Retailers Outlets Owners Association of Nigeria, Billy Gillis Harry is his name, in an interview explained the reason for the recent hike in petrol prices to between 930 naira per litre and 960 naira per litre, from 860 naira per litre and 880 naira per litre in Dangote refineries partners, that is MRS filling stations and others. He also emphasizes that Nigerians will have to buy petrol at about 100 or 1,000 naira per litre in the coming days on the outcome of the naira for crude deal discussed between Dangote Refinery and the Nigerian government through Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. So, in other words, I'm trying to let you know that Billy Gilly Harris is explaining to Nigerians why fuel price may hit above 1,000 naira per litre, anytime soon. Billy Gilly Harris is Petron president. Yeah, Petron president. So you should expect anything to happen as soon as possible. The price of fuel will increase. Will increase to above 1,000 naira. Lagos, Nigeria. Are you ready for this? Whoa. It's so sad and painful. But there is another information I would want to give you. It's as regards Niger, Burkina Faso, and Mali. There is an unpleasant story, oozing out from that region. And the story is, it's concerned import duty or import levy. Okay, let me break it down for you. The military governments of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have announced a new 0.5% levy on imported goods from Nigeria and other economic and West African states member nations. They also sought to fund a new three-state union after leaving a larger regional economic bloc, according to an official statement signed by the trio. Yeah? The military governments of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger have announced a new 0.5% levy on imported goods from Nigeria and others. 0.5% levy on goods from Nigeria and other countries. Some persons will tell you, like, I was having a conversation with Rufai Hussaini this morning, and he said, what a shame. It's a shame that we're going through what we're going through right now in this country. It's a very, very big shame. It's a big shame. Imposing 0.5% levy on any goods that's coming from Nigeria to those three countries. Wow. It's a sad tale. It's a sad one. It's a very, very sad one. Okay. I will give you just one more. Let me go political a little bit. Just one political story, and I'll get to read your messages and also take your calls at this time. But hey, everyone, don't forget that I told you can be part of this conversation, right? Yeah. Do well to be part of the conversation via YouTube and, Facebook, all of our social media platforms. Okay. Our WhatsApp portal is also open now. You can join the conversation via WhatsApp now. Everyone, join the conversation via WhatsApp, and we're just good to go. Okay, let me touch on just one political story, and we're good to go. Now, a group of PDP stakeholders has vowed that nobody can manipulate Nigerians into voting for the All Progressives Congress APC in the 2027 presidential poll. The stakeholders under the edges of CPPDP. CPPDP. They are a group of, they say they are called Conference of Professionals. That is the CP there, right? Conference of Professionals, PDP. They've said the Nigerians would never reward the hardship allegedly inflicted on the country by the APC with a re-election. It means that they are saying that Nigerians would never vote the All Progressives Congress come 2027 election. That's what they're saying, right? Okay. PDP, Diaz Tinubu, says nobody can manipulate Nigerians in 2027. Now, that is the cocoa of the matter. Everyone, It's time to read your messages and, of course, take your calls. But you would do that for me in a very, very civil manner. Okay? Now, feel free to join the conversation. You can drop a message for me and I'll get to read it out in real time. Is that fine? Thank you so much. Okay, I got a couple of messages here, and let me see if I can touch on them one after the other. Then I'll start taking calls. Okay, from wherever you are, you can call me this morning. And someone is saying there are two mindsets in Nigeria which are not true. One, vote does not count. Two, all politicians are the same. These two mentality are false. Vote counts when it is overwhelmingly done by a mass movement. All politicians are not the same. Check state governors. At least Lagos saw Fashola's regime, which was exceptional. Same thing today in Abia State. Peter Obi was exceptional in Anambra State. Yaradua showed sign of good president. Or Hakim lost second term in Imo State despite incumbency. Same about Mimiko of Ondo State and Oshiomala of Edo State, just to mention a few. Please help me tell Nigerians that from history, votes count and all politicians are not the same when the masses get involved. It is when majority of us fail to get involved that we settle with those backward mentality and statement. May God save our land. Amechi from Mafoluku is the one who is saying that there. Okay. And then Mary from Okeafa is saying for the Edo incident, you cannot blame those people for protecting their community. Every hunter should hunt within their territory. Government should put a stop to open grazing. All the money they are borrowing, they should use it and start building ranches in their state or in every state. Fulani headsmen have been raping and killing innocent people, and they must be stopped. And the way government is responding in this matter, they should also respond to all the killing in Jos and, of course, in Benue State. And then Isaac responded from Idimu. He said, as long as Nigerians continue this unitary system of government called federal system of government with these evil constitution we are using, Nigeria will continue to go down. The only genuine progress we made in Nigeria was between 1960 and 1966, when we were practically parliamentary system of government, where regions were controlling their resources and there was healthy competition. Best things in Africa were firstly were happened in Nigeria then. God will deliver Nigeria. Elder Isaac, thank you so much. Let's all come together to get a good leader as our president that will lead by good example, not this present hardship that has nothing to offer other than corruption. Billy from Ikotun. Comrade Abraham is saying, sometimes I get tired of things happening in this nation. Security everywhere or insecurity everywhere. Leaders ought to be talking of how to better lives of the citizens. Here, politicians are talking about next election. How did we get here to this point? Who did this to us? Well, we are watching as the planet is listening. Comrade Abraham, thank you so much. What is the president saying, for God's sake, on this vexatious behavior of the Fulani cow rearers, killing innocent citizens and wickedly destroying their farms with crops? Honestly, this will cause great violence in this country someday. Tinubu, why do you allow this to fester in this democratic setting? This is a time bomb waiting to explode one day. Stop this evil, please. Chinedu is sending this message to me from Badagry. Thank you so much, Chinedu. Our lawmakers should make laws that will at least involve us, the common man. If they make it compulsory for us to vote, then they should make laws that will affect the area boys who will carry sticks and guns, intimidating those that want to go out and vote, but are afraid of the weapons. Lastly, Fulani hunters, as they allegedly call them, has been killed and has been killing and the whole nation is boiling. But these are Fulanese S-men. They have been. What are you trying to say? Mommy Samuel from Ayobo, thank you so much. Anyway, I appreciate that message. Don't worry, I'll start taking calls now, okay? Chinonto is saying, with the happenings in this country, I ask, are we still in, do we still have one Nigeria? What a sad country called Nigeria. If you are sick and you don't have money, you will die in the hospital. Look how my sister's husband died in Navy Town Hospital. Martins from Festac. I tell you every day, please, everyone, take care of yourself. Whatever you do, make sure you don't die. Just stay alive for someone. And Yomi from Omole is saying, Uromi people cause these on themselves. Filming it. The so-called headsmen doing theirs. The so-called headsmen doing theirs. Do they film it? Why won't they be arrested easily? No, the headsmen also filmed theirs. They filmed when they were destroying. What do they call it now? When they were destroying farmlands, the headsmen were also filming it and showing their faces. Nothing will happen. We've been experiencing maiming and killing and everything all this while by headsmen, especially in Benue State. And no one has come to say anything. And now it is the time for some person to take laws into their hands. Let me just put it up, because I am really not in support of what these guys did in Uromi. But then we should look back at where all of this started from. Let's trace back. Let's go back in time and find out how we all got here. Yeah? You understand? Let's find out how we got to this point we are now. And then maybe we will begin to adjust or readjust. It's okay. It's okay. I will read your messages, everyone. Make sure you just drop a message for me. Make sure you drop a message for me. And then let me go this way also now. I can see that we are in Banana Republic, where anything our leaders don't care for the masses, where anything happens. Is that what you're trying to say? In Banana Republic, where anything happens, our leaders don't care for the masses. Michael is sending that message from Answani. Thank you so very much, Michael. Let me see if I could touch on some of the messages now. Yeah. Okay. I have not been able to confirm that story yet until I confirm. But then let's just move on. Let's move on. When I don't want some money in the account, the stealing is too much from. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's start taking calls now. Let's take calls. 0700 903 903 903 is the number to call. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. Again, WhatsApp 081 717 56338. And you can also drop a message for me here. Okay, everyone, thank you so much. Let me talk to you. What's your name and your location?
It can be the man with the golden voice like a woman. Happy New Month.
Happy New Month to you, my brother.
This is a Mazi Douglas calling from Lome, but first son.
Mazi Douglas calling from Lome in Togo.
Yeah, first son. I have listened to all people that wrote well, but I want to give a special thanks to Madam Mary from Okafa. He make my mind. Come Jude, let me tell you, my dad have the gun he used for hunting. The old model before I get small money buy this double barrel. That double barrel is still with him, up to date.
Okay.
Hunting, is it for AK-47? I am sorry for Edo, what happened for Edo. I condemn it totally. But if it's happened that all those names, what I advise I will give them, let them turn their name to Muslim name. They will go free. Because I believe if they see anything English name, they will go for it. But because they have been killing. Fulani men have been killing. Nobody, government have never asked bring them to Abuja. Why is it like this? It's too open. This is what Mazi Nandekal are saying, the hidden agenda. It can be you there. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know. But let God help us. Have a wonderful day.
Have a wonderful day too. Thank you so much for calling. Hello, good morning to you. What's your name? Good morning. Okay, sorry about that. Let me go here. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
Jude.
Good morning. Yeah, good morning.
Happy new month.
I wish the same.
Yeah, you're good. You are doing a great job.
Thank you.
You see, this is our country called Nigeria. I don't know where to start. If Northerner do something, they are free. But if another individual do something, problem will come. All these herdsmen, look at the one where happened for North. I mean, for Benua, where they kill almost 20 cow. You know how many days ultimatum? But this one don't happen for Edo State now. Because now everybody when they speak, when they go mosque, when they go this thing, na Nyamri Mbi. Be any person when they go mosque, na Nyamri. So now they fight them, and the governor, he can't allow them. May they carry almost people now. They go carry them, go dump them for Abuja there, without finding solution to do. It's against you because this is the way they happen now. I don't know where Nigeria they go. Many things they happen, killing. They happen for not. Not that I didn't support any killing. No, to anything to remove blood is against my religion. I'm against it. But it don't happen. The one where they happen for not killing soldiers, killing everybody. Every day must hear they kill so people. Not be one, not be two, not be three for not. But now it don't happen for here now. Now don't become another thing. Make the government do needful. Make they do needful. Second one, what I want to do, our person where they confess, say they give them how many 5 billion naira for to fight Fubara. If na better government, that as if they talk that to am first, they go carry and go put inside where he go there. Make it talk how it happen. But they don't fit talk anything against it. As that woman don't confess now, that matter don't do what, that matter don't die. Which kind of government we dey? Who put up for this condition? Who put up for this way? Who did this Nigeria go answer in Papa name? And the only thing I have to say, thank you. God bless.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. MC Classic is sending a message here. Just chill. I'll get to read your message, okay? Just hold on. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Have you there?
Good morning.
Morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
I've been trying the line. I'm not to get this line. I'm coming from Orile.
Welcome.
Okay,
welcome.
Yeah. But I'm saying that why not Nigeria organize Nigeria, let him be well. I've been killing every day, story for North, for Benue. Only small one will happen for this one. Now people they run up and down. Why not government sanitize Nigeria? Sanitize Nigeria, let him be fair. Eh? We are not eating. No money. Everything for this APC government. Let them do not well now. Please. Because this little one will happen for this now because the governor don't begin to go there.
Okay.
Which means there are people who are important. There are people who are not important.
It's all right. Thank you. Thank you so much. VOP 90.3 FM. MC Classic, let me see if I can read your message. In as much as I don't support the recent killing in Uromi, I also want to confidently state with no fear, if we, what I say now, if we claim we are operating on the basis of one Nigeria, our government shouldn't be sentimental with dealing with issues generally and equally. Thank you so much. And Shei Shodola is saying there's no plan on ground in making this country better. Okay, I'll get back to you. Okay, that's from Facebook. Okay, let's see. Let me see if I can take this call. And then, okay, hello, good morning.
Hello, Ikabejude. Good morning once more.
Good morning.
Yeah, Peter Monse from Shomolu.
All right.
Now, Ikabejude, you know where I usually get bitter? I travel around this country in the days of ICT as a surveyor draftsman. So I will go to Benue, I'll go to Plateau, I'll go to where I don't know people. I always remind us on this platform that there was a time NITEL just gave me only a letter to go to Lantang General Hospital, and they mentioned a particular doctor I'm going to meet there, a Muslim by religion, a northerner by name. I went to meet that man. He accommodated me and the quarters of Lantang General Hospital. We slept on the same bed. He will wake up in the morning and do his prayers. I said it like complete the job I went to do in Lantang. Can that happen again today? I remember a day we were going to the southeast, I think from Ibadan, with my boss from Belgium, Mr. Leon Van Hughes. We got to a point that our vehicle broke down at night. You know what happened? The youth in that area came around us. They made bonfire to stay with us and protect us till the next day that we were able to fix our vehicle and leave. Can that happen again in Nigeria? Somebody asked a question on a particular platform and said, how did we get here? And when did we get here? I told them we got here when APC came to power.
Okay.
Because all this thing I'm telling you were the days of Abacha and the days of Obasanjo. Nigeria was moving well. This is why we are talking about recovering Nigeria. Everybody condemns the killing in Urome. But I also want to say the steps that they are taking now for the investigation, let them also take that same step. Go back a little bit to the killing of the redeemed pastor's wife in Kaduna that went for morning town cry, and they killed that woman. They should investigate that. Investigate Deborah. Investigate those Americans that pursue the sitting governor of Benue State, Samuel Otom, that they say we wanted to kill you, only that we did not fire properly. Let them investigate when the people were killed in Benue. Are you with me? So these are the things that we want that should happen.
Okay.
Let Nigerians be one and live one. So that's why I'm saying that Nigerians, anybody that is using hunger as weapon to get you in 2027, turn back and use that same weapon of anger. Because they say a hungry man is an angry man.
Thank you so much.
Use that anger to make sure that APC is living the system.
God bless you too. All right, Samson Folabi saying, when you politicize everything, it's all it will all end in what now? It will all end in efficiency. Okay, I've seen it now. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see if we can take more calls now. Let's take more calls. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Hi, today.
Great. What's your name and your location?
My name is Tony. I'm calling from Eba.
Welcome, Tony.
Yeah, I don't send message already, but let me say, since you did not read the message, let me just talk.
I will read the message. Don't worry.
See, what is happening in this country, I'm not, if I tell you that I'm surprised, I'm not, because all of us saw what happened in the last election. All of us saw it. So before something like that could happen, there must be an agreement. So and so agreement that this is not this and that must not be touched. So all this insecurity, I don't see it. I don't see anybody fighting insecurity 1%. So we are just disturbing ourselves. Then another thing that I want to report, Jude. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
I was the person that sent you a message about what is happening in our camp. Nigerians should look well. What is happening in our account is too much. It's stealing going on there. Like if you have like 20,000, 400 or something, focus on 400 or something. The way they will be stealing the money is too much. I have some money in my account. This money was some amount of money. There's 70-something thousand. Somebody transferred 23,000. It's supposed to be 90 something. Now it's now 92.7 something, 600 and something, just gone like that. they think that you will not be monitoring the whole situation. Nigerians are going through a lot. They should be watching. When you go to the bank, they will tell you that it's from CBN.
Thank you.
My brother, we are in this country.
Thank you, Tony.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I actually got these. I also got that report from someone who told me that the way some banks, I can't mention names now, allegedly now remove some little amount from people's accounts. All right, they don't focus on the big amount; they focus on the little one there. You know, when you have, for instance, 10,047 naira, or 10,247 naira, or 10,785 naira, they might just take something from that 85 naira. You understand? Now, if they take 50 naira from it, for instance, imagine taking 50 naira from like 200,000 customers a day. No, help me calculate now. Help me calculate. Okay, maybe maybe 50,000 customers a day. Okay, let's say 20,000 customers a day. And that's gonna go round everyone's account. Allegedly, now, you know, in Nigeria, we love to use the word allegedly. Allegedly is a way to run away from what you said. Oh God. Oh geez. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Someone is saying we are afraid of who is in this country. Deborah was killed and burnt in Sokoto. Nothing happened. These headsmen are uprooting cassava, feeding it with their cows, and is online. Nothing happened. Farmers in one of the states lost 8 million plus all his food crops. You know, all of those were cut down. Pineapple, cassava. Now, the Uromi own, the governor has gone to beg them and even promised to compensate them. All this is for what? No single state in this federation that have not lost human beings out of these happenings. Nobody has been brought to book. Elder Deacon Owo from Mafoluko is the one who sent that message. I mentioned that earlier. Things happen and we just ignore. It's like I quoted Animal Farm, right? Earlier this morning. I said, all animals are equal, but some are more equal than the others. Whether you like it or not, that's what Nigeria is like right now. Okay, Ezekiel from Ejibo sent a message to me now. He said that the killings in Uromi, when a dog bites a man, is not news. But when a man bites a dog, it's news, right? The Fulani have been invading, attacking every part of Nigeria, maiming and killing people. Yet, no general condemnation until it touches everyone. All the Queen's English on all media will take you nowhere. Even the Israeli did not wait for their God. You don't negotiate with terrorists. It's an eye for an eye. Ezekiel from Ejibo. Oh, really? Okay. Anaclet. From Alagbado is saying this. He said, I condemn the killing of the travelers in Uromi. I can't remember the last time any northern governor traveled to Benue State to douse tension whenever killer headsmen kill scores and sack villages. It appears that some life are more precious than others. We've said it before. Eugene Mary from Isheri is saying the Edo incident, from what I heard, unless it's false, so that there was attacks, killings, and displacements yesterday somewhere in Benue State, and there is nothing that's been done or done about it. And anyone, especially the government and the purported owners of Nigeria, that's the Fulanis, are jumping up and down, threatening hell and brimstone upon the nation. If we are not ready to free ourselves from these shackles, we are bound to be stinged by these marauders. That's what you're saying. Okay. Hello, good morning. Welcome. Good morning. What's your name? Okay. Uh-oh. Sorry about that. I think we're having issues with your network. Let me still touch on a couple of messages now quickly. Sunday Uzowulu, it says that is his name. Please tell tell Rufai saying he should stop castigating Burkina Faso government because military is in power. Nigeria that is practicing democracy. Is this the type of democracy or government you want to emulate? The people of that country are happy, far better than this, country, Nigeria. We should leave them alone. That's what you're saying. It's okay. Nigeria will surely, crumble under APC if not voted out of power in the next election. Nigerians, please rise to chase this monster APC out of power before it is too late. Billy from Ikotun. Thank you so much, Billy. Let's go here. Okay. Let me read this comment instead. Asking President Tinubu to say or do something to the marauding Fulani headsmen is rhetoric because he wants to win election. It's quite lengthy. What happened? Tochukwu Adele Thompson from Obanikoro. That's kind of lengthy. Thank you so much anyway. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
This is Ben calling from Agopala.
Ben, good morning.
Yeah, concerning the conversation, I want to choke my mouth on the issue that happened on Oromi.
Please, choke your mouth. Choke your mouth. Choke your mouth.
Yeah, in as much as I condemn the killing in totality, but I will also want to say in Nigeria, you discover that some areas they take it serious and some other areas they don't take it serious. I am from Plateau State, and just last week, I think on Thursday, you will agree with me that we had sad news of some killings that happened around Bokos local government in Plateau State.
Okay.
And you look at the response of the federal government towards the one in Edo and that of Jos, you will discover that some lives are valued more than others. Up till today, I'll tell you that no investigation and nothing has come out of that one. And you agree with me that the response on the Edo part was more of a quick response. So I'm appealing to federal government to always take these things balance if at all we want this nation to move forward.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, that's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Jude. Now, this person is saying, Farouk from Kano is sending me a message. He said the issue of stealing money from accounts by bank is all the banks. So they have been doing it to all my bank accounts, and I did not forgive them. I am only waiting for the day of judgment. How did we get to this? How did we get here in this? How did we get here? Our country, what is going on? This used to be an aberration a couple of years back in the 90s. It used to be an aberration. Bank is like when you have your money in the bank, it's like everything. Like you can go and sleep for as long as you want. Your money is there. It's safe. And right now, maybe they don't just do mistake and now say you did inside one motorway get accident. The next morning, your money. It's quite funny, I must say. It's quite funny. It's quite funny. Okay, it's all right. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yeah. Please, I just want to ask a question. Please, don't be annoyed. You try to explain to me if you know it. You don't know it, no problem. I want to ask, those people that you are traveling through in Edo State, because I am not from Edo State, but I know Uroni too well. Now, what I'm asking is, do they have the right to carry guns from their place in Kano State and cross so many other states? Or don't they have the right? Because I heard that there are guns, rifles, and ammunition inside the vehicle on which they were traveling. Please, sir, do they have the right to do interstate transportation with their guns? That's the question. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I love this, your question. but I might not be able to give you a straightforward answer, or so, I might not. What I would say, you might not like it. You might not like it, or some persons, not you. Some persons might not just like my answer, but it's okay. Let me just tell you something. Uromi is where I know too well, too well. But you see what is happening right now there in that. Don't worry, you can go. Let me leave you. Let's not waste your card, okay? See, I earlier said something. I said we are now in a country where the worst of us is ruling the best of us. And away from that, aside that, it's now like a situation where all animals are equal and some are more equal than the other. That is the situation. Fulani headsmen, like I started by saying, I'm not in support of what happened in Uromi. But let's look at it again. Benue people don't decry of attack years and years and years ago in the early 2000s. You remember? They've been saying this thing. In fact, some persons ran away from Benue till now. They no agree won't go that side again. Benue used to be the food basket of the nation. What happened to that basket? We've not asked ourselves. Now, government did not do anything about Benue up until today. And then we want to curb the one that happened just yesterday. We should go back in time and trace the history of this thing, and then find a way to take care of it once and for all. It's not about it happened today, and let's now take all of them to Abuja, all of the suspects. And I'm sure some of these suspects go on say there are innocent people there. I'm telling you. Of course, everyone is running away hiding, running away from this, like they will say, oh God. Is well. There's some words I'm really trying not to use here on the show. But it's fine. Everything is still in the hands of the federal government to bring about. What Okpebholo is doing is just a state government thing. Federal government needs to step into insecurity in Nigeria. Everywhere in Nigeria, east, west, north, south, everywhere, insecurity needs to be tackled. But well, what can I say? They say some people, they take insecurity till they meet up seriously. Like some persons have become millionaires, some billionaires, some trillionaires with these insecurity in Nigeria. So if it is not tackled, whose fault is it? You should understand what I'm saying. Allegedly. Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Let me talk to you. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Okay. I have said it before, and I will continue to say it. Good luck, Jonathan, don't have mind of leadership. God sent him to save Nigeria, but he failed. Jonathan, you failed Nigeria. All the people that are dying now would have been avoided. You should be apologizing to Nigerians. Most of Yoruba women have turned to beggars. The same in the north. Most of them are beggars, and they are the ones that have been in power. Why? Golden is asking that big question from Festac. Okay. Let's see. Roy Tech from Ijesha is saying, does it mean that the so-called hunters traveled from few states before getting to Uromi without any checkpoint or security? Because if they intervened by searching the boss, I don't think this ordeal would have happened. 500,000 collection from drivers must have done the bad, or 500 naira collection from drivers must have done that bad thing. Roy Tech, Obadiah Melafia. You remember Obadiah Melafia? before he died, he said that these marauders, these kidnappers, they've infiltrated every part of the country. They are in the forests, all the forests in Nigeria, east, west, north, and south. All they wait for is just a go. I mean, just to blow the whistle, and they're good to go. If not, look at what happened in Ondo State. Look at the Owo massacre. How some set of people will just come out from the bushes and begin to attack people. Like, for waiting now. Like how? Like, they just attack for fun. Fun of it. I don't understand. It happens everywhere. And now, some persons just said, okay, let's also do our own. Then heavens don't open. Everybody don't. Like I said, I am not supporting any evil, though. But the federal government should know, should do something as quickly as possible. Good morning.
Hello,
good morning.
Mr. Chukwude from Ajabu.
All right, let's go. Talk to us.
This what? What type of story are they telling? Is this what we want to hear, or they would want to just Jesus let us forget about it, or what? This type of story, is this what we're supposed to hear? Somebody all the way from Kano going to Port Harcourt to hunt with AK-47. What type of story is that? I don't know how our government is reasoning. You want to tell us that somebody, can you from your state, to carry AK-47 to go to the neighboring state and hunt? Chocolate all the way from Kano. From Kano to Port Harcourt to hunt. Hunt what? Animal or human being? So, I beg. It's more than expected. True. This government, let them tell us another story. This is not what we're supposed to do.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your call. Thank you. Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Good morning to you. What's your name?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is Paul from Ebeda.
Welcome.
Yeah, you become a very, very fine voice. I love your voice. Now,
thank you.
You keep asking questions. How did we get here? We got here because Jonathan failed us. If Jonathan had done what he's supposed to do and obeyed gentleman's agreement, there won't be APC today ruling this country. Jonathan finished Yaradua's tenure 2 years, had extra 4 years, making 6 years. Why would he want to go for another 4 years, making it 10 years? That was what splitted PDP. In fact, if you go back to listen and to watch events of the days, you will discover that PDP that is having problem today was created by the weakness of Jonathan. That was why the 5 governors have to come from PDP and joined with CPC and ACN in Lagos to form APC. Because if he had stepped down and bring a northerner after 6 years of presidency and allow a northerner to be president, PDP would have still continued. But it was Jonathan's weakness that brought Nigeria into this level we are. Okay, why did he not implement a wise report that says the president will not appoint the president of INEC or the chairman of INEC? Why did he not implement it? That he inherited from his predecessor. So Jonathan really caused problems. People have not, because he conceded, does not mean that there were that he did everything well. Jonathan brought us to this problem. Because the things he ought to do, he didn't do it. And now those things he said to do have led us to where we are today. And look at Nigeria is bleeding. Let me ask a question. I heard that a settlement was overrun over the night in Enugu State. And I don't know how true that report is. And that these marauders have taken over the farm settlement. Is that true?
I haven't confirmed that yet.
So
Hello.
there are a lot of news filtering in, and it's really disturbing. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. I only know the one of Benue. I didn't quite hear what he said though. So let me not respond to what I didn't hear. Okay. Check your time now. It's 11:37. And I've got several other messages here. I will read them and, of course, take your calls. Is that fine? Okay. Let me read this message. Condemnation, instant arrest of the alleged killers and condolence visit to the north shows a leader that his disdain to evil is not in doubt. But can same be said about the northern governors and elites regarding herdsmen mayhem in the country? Harrison sent that message. You remember we discussed about crude for Naira disconnect between Dangote and Federal? Now, fuel has gone up again, rearing its ugly head. Chai, Joe from Bariga. Yes, I remember. Please, why is southern leaders so confused? They allow the northern leaders put them in fear. When will the south be free from this bondage? Sunday from Ikorodu. Everybody is not happy about what happened in Uromi. Me. Okay, you like it. If all the states should continue like that, the headsmen will respect themselves. Do me, I do you. Okay. My response to that is an eye for an eye. All of us go blind. That's just all I have to say. Hello, good morning to you and welcome.
Yeah. Good morning, Kamijude.
Good morning.
Yeah, this is another calling from Spain.
Yeah, I know you're calling from Spain. Good morning.
Yes, okay. Okay, Kamijude. You know, this thing now, the people that know about the constitution, this thing have come to explain why they cannot call Natasha until he went back to, unless he come back to this Senate, and they suspended her 6 months. And why I don't know why they are in a hurry. I asked her what is about you hiding. This girl just this lady brought an allegation against Akpabio. Nobody in Nigeria has nobody didn't fit to call Akpabio. Come and explain or suspend Akpabio for them to investigate. Akpabio just sat there, but dishing others, and people were just listening. Now they listen. What is Akpabio hiding? That is what I'm wanting to listen. That when they send this thing, I'm mad that this dog to come and protect him. This guy in a boy. What is Akpabio hiding? That is the question. And on the issue of insecurity, Judy, I will ask you if you are among, I'll just ask for. I'll just forgive me, pardon me for that. What I will say. You see, there are problem in Nigeria. You see, Ibadan, Ibadan Express Press. Those people have the opportunity. Those are close. I'll just collect all their license, and all of them will operate again until I get the real people.
Okay.
This is part of the problem. You see, these people just came from this thing. They just armed with AK-47. All of a sudden, they said these hunters that just say, "Where are you hunting?" This village, they have been attacking this village, that village. Nobody was talking. Now these people just saw these people with AK-47. Did they hunt with AK-47? Is it not a cock and shoot? They used to hunt. If you want to go for this thing, for this, they hunt animal. It's cock and shoot. What they call the chakazum. Then why is AK-47 for this? And these people do not. This thing they don't need that hunters that was coming from Port Harcourt. Now they look at what these people did. Oh my dear brother, the problem is we have in Nigeria. See that those press that just every time they just change everything as if you have those fools.
Okay.
And look at Obere. Just went to this thing. They did not talk about the people that came in Edo. Oh God, may God help us.
As well.
Just to have a great day, my brother.
Thank you so much, Zerunada. Thank you. Appreciate you. Don't forget that this book is still available. Let me quickly remind you. The book by Peter Anosike, right? 100 Years of Amalgamation, Igbos, What Hope in Nigeria. If you have not gotten this book, then maybe you should stop arguing sometimes, and face the reality. I mean, just stop arguing. You need this book. Okay? We've been sending this book to every part of Nigeria and even outside Nigeria. Yeah. At least as at this morning, we sent, I think, more than 10 copies to the US and a couple of copies to the UK. All right? We in Nigeria, we need this book. This book will help you answer all of the questions that you need that you need answers on. All of your questions, this book will answer all of them. Yeah. His book, like I said, is a combination of what OBJ said and what IBB said. And funny enough, this book was written 11 years ago. So it's a historical book that would open your eye to so many things happening now. Why you think the North is feeling like a big boss? Why you think the South is scared or is shrinking? They say when North shout, South go cover body, go shrink in fear and all of that. Why things are this way? Why next election will be what it will be? All is in this book that was written 11 years ago. Like, it opened several secrets. And like I told you, this book is just easy to get. It's just 5K. All right? It's just 5,000. OBJ's book, like I told you, is 50K. IBB's book is 50K. But this book is 5,000 naira. 5,000 naira. All right? And I told you earlier, if you want this book, any part of the world you want this book, we'll send it to you. Any part of the country, we'll send it to you. Any part of the state, we'll send it to you. All right? It's 100 years of amalgamation. Igbos, what hope in Nigeria? If you want this book, just send a message to the number 070 121 46454. 070-121-46454. Just send the message via WhatsApp and just say the book by Peter Nosike. Just send the message, okay? And someone will respond to you. 070-121-46454. 070-121-46454. 070-121-46454 to get the book. Thank you so much. Now, I will be wrapping up pretty soon, everyone. I will just send a message to that number, not to call. Someone will respond to you. Someone will respond to you. Thank you so much, everyone. Let me see if I can touch on just the final round of messages before I run. This person is saying, these people that said that they are hunters going to east. Is there any hunters competition, hunters from north to east? Which bush are they going to? Okay, they are hunting for men. My name is Mazi. Mazi what? Okwan Sonya. Am I right with that name? Forgive me if I didn't pronounce it well. Thank you so much. OBJ saw what is about to come and he asked Goodluck Jonathan to resign. Godwin from Festac. It's time to go, everyone. It's time to go. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and thank you indeed. I appreciate you. We'll talk again tomorrow, 7 a.m. Catch me here. I do this between 7 a.m. and 12. I love you so much. On social media, don't forget, I am Ikami Jude, okay? Whether Twitter, whether Instagram, whether Facebook, whether everywhere. Just type IKAMIJUDEH. IKAMIJUDEH. That is Ikami Jude. Thank you, everyone, and do have a great day. Bye.